Let me get straight to the point. If you're not going to pay attention to this message, if you're just here to pass the time or look busy, then honestly, I'm just standing here wasting my time. And worse, if you walk out of here without changing the way you think, live, or act, then you're wasting your own time. And that's something far more dangerous. Today, I want to talk about something more valuable than money, more powerful than any technology, and more limited than the number of friends who still call you on your birthday. It's called time. Yes, time. Not your Wi-Fi, not your salary, not even your favorite cryptocurrency. I'm talking about that invisible clock ticking above your head every second of the day. Stop wasting your time. Because unlike money, you can't earn more time. You can't save it in a bank, you can't borrow it from a friend, and you definitely can't buy it back when it's gone. I know, I tried. I even called customer service one day and said, "Hello, I'd like a refund on the last 5 years I spent worrying about things that never happened." You know what they told me? "Sorry, sir, time is non-refundable." We live in a world where people panic when they lose their phone, but don't blink when they waste 6 hours doing nothing. Isn't that strange? You can charge your phone battery. You can't charge your time. Time is not your enemy, but it will quietly punish you for ignoring it. So today, I want to challenge you. No, I want to wake you up to stop wasting your time and start owning it. Let's talk about the biggest thief of time, procrastination. Procrastination is like a lazy cat. It sleeps all day, but destroys your life silently at night. You say, "I'll start the business next year. I'll go to the gym next week. I'll write the book when I have more time." Let me tell you something. If you're waiting for the perfect time, I have news for you. There is no perfect time. In 1999, when I started Alibaba in my apartment with 17 friends, people said it would fail. China didn't even have reliable internet. We had no money, no experience, just passion and a dial-up connection slower than a turtle on vacation. But we didn't wait. We just started. So the next time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," remember, tomorrow is not a strategy, it's a trap. Let me be real with you. And I mean really real, the kind of truth that might sting a little, but will save you a lot. You sit there and binge watch 10 episodes of a show in one night like it's a full-time job. Then you wake up and say, "I didn't have time to work on my goals." Oh, really? You had time to watch a guy fight dragons for 7 hours, but no time to fight for your own future? You know every single character from Game of Thrones. You can name who betrayed who in which season. You've studied the plot like it's a history exam, but ask you to name your 5-year goal, silence, nothing. Maybe a vague hope that something good will happen. My friend, good things don't happen by accident. They happen on purpose. You know all the lyrics to Drake's new album. You even made a TikTok to it. But your resume? It hasn't been updated since Obama was in office. You know how to dance online, but you don't know how to present yourself offline. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should never relax. I watch movies too. One of my favorites is Kung Fu Panda. He's a fat panda who eats noodles and still becomes the dragon warrior. That's inspiring, okay? But here's the truth. If your entertainment is bigger than your education, then don't be surprised when your bank account looks like a joke. Entertainment gives you pleasure. Education gives you power. Enjoy your shows, sure, but don't let Netflix be your career coach. Don't let social media feed your ambition. You can scroll or you can scale, but not both at the same time. Choose wisely. Let me teach you something I've said for many years. I call it the 20s, 30s, 40s rule. In your 20s, you should follow a good boss. Learn. Don't jump company to company. Don't focus on money. Focus on learning. In your 30s, you should try to do something yourself. If you really want to be an entrepreneur. In your 40s, do the things you are good at, not the things you dream of, the things you're actually good at. In your 50s, focus on training young people. Let them run, let them grow. In your 60s, spend time with your grandchildren and maybe finally watch those Netflix shows you saved in your 20s. But here's the problem. Most people in their 20s act like they are 60. I need to rest. What rest? You just started. And people in their 60s suddenly want to become TikTok influencers. Know your season. Use your time wisely. You know, people say, "Jack, I want to start a business, but I need a website, a logo, an office, a cat." No, you need to start. If you are not embarrassed by your first product, you started too late. Our first Alibaba website looked like it was designed by a blind intern using Microsoft Paint, but it worked. Why? Because we focused on action, not perfection. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be productive. Stop editing your life so much that you never publish it. People tell me, Jack, I don't feel motivated. Well, I don't feel like brushing my teeth every day either, but I do it because I like having friends. Motivation is overrated. It's like a crush. Exciting at first, but it doesn't last. Discipline is like a wife. Not always exciting, but it builds a future. Don't depend on how you feel. Depend on what you've committed to. Discipline means you do it even when you don't want to. Successful people are not the ones who are always motivated. They're the ones who show up anyway. It's not just about not wasting time. It's about using your time in the right direction. Imagine two people running on a treadmill. One runs forward, the other runs backward. Both are sweating, both are tired, but only one is getting closer to the goal. So ask yourself, are you busy or are you productive? Some of you are working hard, but on the wrong things. You don't need more hustle. You need more alignment. Let me tell you a secret. Your time is also wasted by the people you keep around you. You cannot fly with people who are trying to clip your wings. If your friends only want to drink, gossip, complain, and talk about people, change your circle. You can be the sharpest knife in the kitchen, but if you surround yourself with spoons, you're not cutting anything. You don't have to hate them, just outgrow them. Spend time with people who inspire you, challenge you, grow you. If you're the smartest person in your group, then you're in the wrong group. Some of you sitting here might be thinking, Jack, it's too late for me. I've missed my chance. I should have started 10 years ago. Let me stop you right there. No, it's not too late. But let me be very clear. It can be if you keep sitting around making excuses. Age is not the problem. The real problem is the attitude that tells you you're finished before you even begin. Look around you. Success doesn't wear a wristwatch. It doesn't check your birth certificate before it shows up. It only asks one thing. Are you ready to take action? Let me remind you, Colonel Sanders started KFC at the age of 65 after getting rejected over 1,000 times. Most people his age were retiring. He was refrying. Morgan Freeman, his breakout role came when he was 52. Do you think he sat around sulking, thinking he was too old? No. He kept showing up. Vera Wang didn't design her first wedding dress until she was 40, and now brides everywhere owe her a thank you note. The key is, these people didn't sit around waiting for perfect timing, magical opportunities, or motivational quotes on Instagram. They used the time they had, even if it was late, and made something of it. So whether you're 18 or 80, it's not too late to start a new chapter, launch that idea, or chase that dream. But yes, if you keep waiting, if you keep procrastinating, if you keep doubting yourself, then it will be too late. Don't let your age be your cage. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time, right now. Start late if you must, but start. All right, Jack, I get it. I'm wasting time. I've watched enough Netflix, liked enough cat videos, and postponed my dreams more than a bad internet connection. Now what? Good. You're asking the right question, because awareness is the first step, but action is what brings change. Let me give you a simple but powerful framework that I personally call the time formula. If you remember this and actually use it, you won't just stop wasting time. You'll start winning with it. T, track your time. Start by actually watching the clock, not just the one on your wrist. I mean where your hours are really going. Take one full day and write it down. You'll be shocked. I thought I worked for 6 hours. No, you watched 43 short videos, replied to 12 group chats, had 3 snack breaks, and accidentally fell into a 2-hour YouTube rabbit hole about conspiracy theories. You're not out of time. You're leaking it. Invest in yourself. Buy a book. Take a course. Listen to a podcast that doesn't involve celebrity gossip. The best investment is not crypto or real estate. It's you. Upgrade your brain like you upgrade your iPhone, regularly, intentionally, and without delay. And make priorities. Not everything is urgent. Learn to say no to good things so you can say yes to great things. What truly matters? Your health, your goals, your relationships. Focus on these like your future depends on it, because it does. E, execute every day. Don't wait for motivation. Start small, 1 email, 1 page, 1 workout, but do it every single day. Consistency